Good morning, everybody. Jay here with another War of the Visions video, and today we've got a special bonus video coming to you because y'all know Sundays are the day I stay off the social media. I take the day off, recuperate a little bit, but the developers had a different idea for me today, especially the JP developers, because they announced a Persona 5 Royal plus War of the Visions collaboration coming to JP on December the 22nd. Now, if you're somebody who's never played Persona 5 before, look, let me line something out for you. Persona 5, amongst JRPGs that are not Final Fantasy games, because I'm assuming everybody playing War of the Visions is a Final Fantasy fan. There are other JRPGs out there, and there's some really dang good ones, and my favorite of the modern JRPGs is Persona 5. It is an absolute masterpiece of a game, and something that I am so happy they are collaborating with. This is like guys, if I could have a top 5 list of collaboration games for War of the Visions, Persona 5 would be on that list. And anybody who's watched my live streams in the past would absolutely know this. So you know how freaking excited I am to actually get this collab coming to global. Now, we do know some information, so let's go over what we know about the collaboration right now. And then, of course, a lot more will be coming out about this in about 4 months when it comes to global, or when it gets close to coming to global. Okay, here we go. First slide. All of the info here, by the way, courtesy of Akito from Reddit. He does these great breakdowns of JP to English whenever JP does a live stream, and all of this was announced on the last JP live stream. Okay, let's talk about this stuff. So here we go. On the screen, you see Joker, you see Queen, and you see a UR Vision card. We know that Joker is going to be dark. Perfect, nailed that. If you've played the game, he couldn't have been anything else in my opinion. And Makoto is lightning. Now, Makoto in Persona 5 is like nuclear element, but we don't really have nuclear in this game, so lightning seems to be the closest thing. And then you see a pretty cool looking UR Vision card on the screen. Now, next up, more info, because that's just week 1. There's more. We see Violet and an MR Vision card on the screen here. Violet will be coming out on the 1st of January, and this MR Vision card is going to arrive on the 7th of January. So really spaced out, and it's curious to me that an MR Vision card would be like the third and final thing dropping in the collaboration. I don't know if that means there's going to be some like some event where a card will drop or something like that. That could be, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But Violet is a light element character, and she is new to Persona 5 Royal. So if you play the original Persona 5 game, she's not in there at all. If you play Royal, the like remaster re-release version, boom, she's the new character that you get in there. Highly recommend Royal, by the way. Persona 5 was like a 9 out of 10. Persona 5 Royal's like a 9.6 out of 10. They really actually took a game that was great and made it better. Okay, we know more info. Let's talk about Joker a little bit here, the protagonist from the game, and here you see some info and his limit break. So he's cost 90 dark. His main job is called Wildcard. Perfect, nailed it straight from the game. Subjobs Nightblade and Gunner. Guys, like Persona 5 is all about shooting people too. So Gunner subjob, yeah, you need the Gunner subjob. And then his limit break that you see on the screen is called Supreme Magic Bullet. Large damage to targets within range, increases his defense penetration, and is a 100% hit rate move. So 3 turns of defense pin, 100% hit AoE move with a pretty dang good range on it. Love it. That looks really cool. Now we know some more about our guy Joker as well. Here's a little bit more of a breakdown. So the top left there, you see his role. It's an avant-garde attacker class. That's what the translation said there. So let's read Akito's breakdown of that. A job that can attack with abilities of 2 attack types, slashing and shooting, while defending the enemy's attacks by setting up a demon barrier on himself. Makes sense. Bottom left skill called One Shot Kill, lowers target's defense for 3 turns and deals a large amount of damage. So lots of ways to get around the enemy defense already in his kit. Top right skill bestows Protect to allies within range centered around self for 3 turns, and bestows a barrier that reduces damage 3 times. So his barrier also gives Protect to his teammates. Let's freaking go. That's cool. And then the bottom right skill decreases chance of being targeted and raises attack for 3 turns. So a de-aggro move for himself with an attack buff attached to it. Really unique stuff here from his kit, and looks really hype. Now, we've got Makoto Aka Queen, who, by the way, this is, if you play the game the first time, most people's first waifu when they play the game is Makoto. Yeah, it's got the real-life dating sim stuff in it, and Makoto seems to be the girl that most people went for. She was not my choice when I played, by the way. I'll let y'all, if you've never heard me talk about it, I'll let you guess what my choice was. Anyway, let's talk about her. So, another 90 cost lightning unit. Main job is the priestess, which makes total sense from her game, translating from the game. Subjob gunner pugilist. So again, gunner subjob. She was a like a pugilist makes sense for her as well. Her limit break that we see on the screen, atomic flare, lowers target's lightning resist for 3 turns. So already I think, boom, this unit's going to be good for PvE. Then deals large magic damage and bestows haste on self. So lightning debuff, magic damage, lightning attack with haste. Cool move. I love it. All right, we know more about our girl Makoto, though. Role. Another attacker type. So let's read Akito's translation of the upper left role here. In addition to release attacks such as barrier destruction and re-raise release. So she can remove re-raise and kill barriers. It is implemented as a character with 2 attack categories. Magic and blow is what he calls. I'm guessing like that's magic and striking, or magic. I think she'll probably have 3 attack types. Magic, gunner, and striking looks to me like that's how I would interpret that a little bit. Anyway, bottom left skill, Freydyne, straight up taken from the game, destroys any barrier that reduces damage, and then deals medium damage to targets within range based on caster's magic stat. So an AoE barrier destroying magic skill. Okay. Top right skill, Marakukaja. Again, straight up taken from Persona. This is a buff, increases AoE resistance of allies within range, centered around self for 3 turns, and increases own attack and magic power for 3 turns. So, AoE resist buff to the group, magic power, and attack up for herself. It might mean magic attack and magic power. It might not. I don't know. Anyway, a cool move. And then bottom right, Flash Bomb. Raises own accuracy for 3 turns, then deals medium damage to targets within range with a chance of inflicting stun. So she could be like a high faith unit with a nice stunning move in there with that bottom right skill, Flash Bomb. Alright, there's more. We did learn a little bit here about our girl, oh gosh, what's her actual name? Priestess is what she is. Violet? Violet. Yeah, Violet. Oh my god. So 90 cost light element unit. Main job, La Foi? Like, I guess that's what, it's a French translation there. The Faith, subjob duelist, and gunner. So duelist, you can see she has the dueling sword. Gunner, again, every character in this game got a gun. So there we go. Her limit break that you see on the screen there is a sword dance. Deals 3 hit large damage to targets with a high critical hit chance. So a 3 hit limit break. Imagine that's large damage with a high chance of critting. Pretty cool. What about the rest of her kit? What do we know so far? So her role description, this is in the top left there, job that can counterattack by avoiding physical attacks and can generate additional effects when crit occurs. So maybe an evasion unit, high attack, counterattacks when she dodges, and then like bonuses to crits, maybe like a cloud. Let's look at the rest of her kit. Bottom left, Vorpal Blade. Deals medium damage to targets within range and reduces AP when critical hit occurs. Nice. So she can reduce the target's AP when she crits them. Pretty cool. Top right skill, please move aside. Lowers target's defense for 3 turns. And then deals 2 hit medium damage with a chance of inflicting paralyze for 3 turns when she crits. So another on crit bonus here, paralyze. 2 hit attacker, so again, probably going to be good for light element chaining teams, which there's already a multitude of those units out there. And then skill 3 in the bottom right, appear Cinderellian. This is her, her persona that she can summon. Grants the effect of increasing CT when critical hit occurs. So she gives herself a buff that when she crits, her CT will go up. To allies within range centered around self for 3 turns and increases her evasion. So the CT buff on critical hit is an AoE buff for her allies. She herself gets evasion up for 3 turns. Pretty dang cool. Now, That's what we know about the units and stuff. There was a little bit more info on there, including the fact that Makoto is going to be a free unit. She's going to be a handout. You're going to get a free summon on JP that's a 10 pull, and boom, she's in there. So you can immediately start working on her straight away. Man, that's it. Like, they did a little, you saw the video where they previewed it a little bit. I'll run that video again. The bosses look like they're taken straight from the game. I am just like, y'all know, like, this is my day off. I don't make videos on Sundays. But I'm so freaking excited for this. I'm making a video this week because it's that cool. All right, that's it. That's what we know so far about the Persona 5 collaboration coming to JP. I'm super freaking excited. So excited, in fact, that it's the perfect excuse to do a Persona 5 playthrough. Let's do it. All right, y'all. I'll catch you next time. Peace.